Hi everyone, Natasha here, and around my home today I am in my office and it is a gorgeous fall day outside. The air was so cool this morning and yet the sun is out and there are just a few leaves starting to change on the maple outside my window, and I'm excited to start setting up next week in my Jane's Agenda Discbound planner. I have a few supplies with me, my friction pen, some of my favorite markers, and I'm ready to get started. So I've also added a Jane's Agenda pen holder that goes around the cover, and that's working out well so far. And I'm loving my Discbound planner. So as you can see, I'm using the daily pages. Those are really working out well. And I've been using the smaller bookmark to note where my weekly spread is. I'll move my tea aside for a minute. So as you can see, the weekly spread I've been setting up with this grid, which is from the Getting Things Done system, and then I'll continue to use the other side of the weekly spread that came with the Jane's Agenda planner. And these inserts are the monthly 35 insert packet, and then the daily pages are from the daily 12 insert collection, and both of those came in the September subscription box, the Deluxe subscription box from Jane's Agenda, but I believe you can get them on the regular website now. And of course I have my stickers that are from the Prayerful Planner, and like I mentioned, I have the smaller bookmark that marks the week, and then I'm using the inbox bookmark that is my daily bookmark, and I have added some of the post-it notes on there just to make it a little handy to have those around. So I have through this week set up, and now I've started on this weekly spread. I need to add my Getting Things Done spread here and finish up with transferring some things over, and then I will go ahead and set up Monday with you. And as you can see, I've added some appointments in already, and I am loving having a pre-dated planner so that I can do that. I don't have to worry about just adding appointments in as they come up, which is what makes me feel like my planner is doing its job and helping me stay organized. So let's get started. So first I'm just going to remove these two weekly pages. I love that about the Discbound. I didn't realize how much I would like it, but it's really nice to be able to remove those pages and then we can work on them on a flat surface. And then I am going to remove last week's weekly spread just to help with counting, and that will help me with marking and measuring for this grid. And then also I can transfer over my unfinished projects and tasks from this calendar here. I'm just noticing I need to update my habit tracker for the AM and PM routine, but I'm liking that process as well. Did add a pen loop from Jane's Agenda, and I pushed it in a little bit so that when the planner is closed, my pen is contained within the cover, so I can have everything kind of all sealed up and pretty well contained right there, and that's been working out well too. So got my favorite friction pen in a 0.5, and I'm gonna set these aside first and just work on setting up my grid here. So I'm just going to be using a Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pen. This is the medium tip, and I like this for making the grid. Looks like I went over about a ½ inch from the left and about 7/8 from the right and down. So I think what I did last time was marked it with my friction. So what I say, ½ inch in. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball and get that about in the center. So that'll be my stopping point there. And then I said 7/8 on this side. I think I did 4 7/8 down. So we'll do that. The only thing that for me personally, would make this page better is if it was a dot grid, because then this little setup process would be a little quicker, but that is okay. I can make this work. Eyeball the start and stop, and then it looks like I need to go in 3 3/8 for my line. Yes, so down 1 inch from the top, and I think I did 3/4 of an inch from the bottom, or I might have done ½ inch. I think I did ½ inch here, and then then I can make that line. And I can go back in and erase my friction marks. Then we'll just take my mild liner in this sort of dark turquoise or teal blue, and that's the brush tip. And I just do one line across, try to shoot for about the 1/2 inch on that side. So there's my headers. And let's see if we have a fun sticker we want to use there. So at the front, I'm just keeping some stickers. Oh, I know, I put the September stickers at the front here. So the ones I had already cut are loose, and these are just some Erin Condren sticky pockets, and I put 2 side by side. Let's see, let's go ahead and use one of these. I think we'll use maybe this at the top and this at the bottom, something like that. Tea break, because it's probably the perfect temperature. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab my little scissors out of my pen pouch, and I think, yeah, I like having the bigger one at the bottom. Maybe I'll just do the little acorn collection here at the top. So what I've been doing is cutting the stickers separate from, actually I'm just gonna peel this off like that, off that whole thing, so that makes that easy. And I know for sure this one can go down at the bottom. That looks pretty good there. And then I'm gonna grab some whiteout. Just cover that. And I wouldn't have to cover that, but it just seems neater and cleaner to me without it. And cut out my little acorn cluster here. So, do we put them down or do we put them up? I think I like this version better. About right there, looks good, I guess. I think that'll work. Okay, and then I can label my headings here. So I usually do my errands on the left. And this spread has been working out really well. Years ago, when I first started using a journal, like a pen and paper planner again, one of the things I used for a while was a Leuchtturm weekly planner, and it had something similar where there was the weekly spread on the left, I think it was horizontal days, and then a blank dot grid page on the right, and I ended up using this Getting Things Done spread on the right hand side, and those weekly spreads really were helpful and seemed efficient and pretty easy to set up, but they gave me a lot of what I was looking for. You know, this 4 square grid from the Getting Things Done system gives me the aspect of making notes and just jotting things down quickly, and then having the weekly page where I can just review everything quickly has helped give me that overview aspect. And then I'm really enjoying having these daily pages, which are a lot bigger. Well, these are the weekend pages, but the full day on one page spread has been working out really well also. And even these weekend spreads, this is all just flexible enough where you can put in some time frames if you need to. Like this coming Saturday, we have our annual Harvest Festival, and so there's a lot of events and timed things happening, but normally on a weekend I don't have quite so many things I'm laying out, and I'm just sort of doing a short to-do list of some of the things I want to get done. Then I'm just going to grab a ruler, and I think I'm actually going to do a clear one because it's a little easier for me to kind of gauge that my line is sort of straight when I can see the page underneath. And I just, whoops, except I need the other side. I just go every 1/4 of an inch down. So I think what I did last time was I went in about to the top of the numbers on here. That looks good. Okay, I think that will work. I don't think I'm going to put anything in the middle for this spread. So I have that page done now. And then let me see what I need to do to finish this spread. So this is this week, this is the coming week. And I did start filling in some of my schedule because I had a bunch of things coming up and wanted to make sure I wasn't forgetting anything. Like I made a hair appointment and I had to make sure I could squeeze that in. Monday is a busy day. Let's see. So I need to finish putting in my work schedule. And let's see. Normally this is my errand day, but I'm not going to add my little dots until I know for sure that's kind of how the week will play out. I did go ahead and add the weather in prior to filming since I film on my phone. Well, then I'm going to add my AM and PM routine. Actually, first I'm going to check off what I've already done. And then let's look at these projects. So I haven't made it to the license bureau yet, so I'm gonna just go ahead and forward that because I know I'm not going to town today. So I need to get that done next week. Just realized I never did put the routine in, so we'll do that next. I'm jumping around a little, but that's how my brain works. And I'm gonna give myself the deadline next week. Thursday is the 22nd, so I need to get it done one of the days that I'm in town. Batch filming I'm doing today, so I'm just gonna wait. The budget I'm hoping to get to today, and then I haven't done any Facebook Marketplace posts, so I don't think I'm gonna have time to get those done, and then this weekend is so busy I don't think I'm gonna get anything done on that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and migrate that forward as a weekly project for next week, and I will give myself through Saturday the 23rd. I think I might be able to work on that when we have some downtime at the beginning of the weekend. The Basement Tiny Tidy series I haven't started yet. I'm hoping to work on that for some of my batch filming today, so I'm just going to wait to migrate that, and as well as the pool supplies, that's on my agenda for today. Now let's go ahead and transfer my AM routine. I think that's everything added. I did already add my little stickers in from the Prayerful Planner, and of course these are already dated, but I like having something a little bit larger that stands out. These are pretty small, so to me this is just a better visual to be able to quickly see the date. All right, and then let's see if we need to transfer anything over from here. So we were asked to judge the scarecrows for the scarecrow contest, and we did that. And we were going to make an apple pie for the pie contest, and then the lady that organizes it reached out to me and she said, hey, if you haven't made them yet, we're actually inundated with contestants and don't need any more pies. And I said, perfect, because I haven't made them and I wasn't sure I was going to have time to make them. We always enjoy just actually going to the pie contest and doing the pie walk and all that. I did my recycling, so the only thing I'm going to migrate forward is my trip to the license bureau. Okay, so I don't need to ask Ellen about buying apples. I still need to reach out to customers. Ooh, I need to do these things today. So I'm gonna leave those on there and see what I can get done yet for this week. And then as far as my stuff, let's see, I think I did all the bills this week yet. I need to just update our paycheck budget for this week. And then these are all things I'm working on today, as well as this. Right now I'm filming this, so I'm gonna mark that off. And I'll see how these go. So I'm not gonna migrate anything on this yet, except I think I will go ahead and put that Ultimate Leads Challenge, since I know I'm gonna be working on that next week. Okay. All right, so let's put these pages back in my planner. I have my little sticker sheet I've just been tucking in there. I do have some of them cut out, but I think what's left, I don't know, I just haven't needed those yet. Okay, then I need to go to this week, and let's see, we need this week that we're on. Oh, I just realized I need to add in PSR. That's what I was missing. Okay, so 6. Felt like there was one other thing I needed to put on the calendar for next week, and I should probably just double check my September calendar here. PSR. So that, I don't know if that's accurate. I'm gonna wait to add that, and then I think I have all that stuff done. Okay, now this needs to go back here. Oh no, this is the new week. So this is gonna go Friday. Here's my Saturday. And then this is the new week that we just got set up. Okay. So that's that. Now let's go ahead and do Monday. So, oh, I guess I could have left this out. Forgot that was on the back. So let's look at this Monday. So what I've been doing is I like to add my affirmation at the top, and you could do whatever you wanted. You could make that like your theme for the day. You could make that your priorities for the day. So I like that this is pretty flexible. You could say like this is a work day or a family day or whatever. If you do the Fly Lady system and you wanted to put the daily focus, you could put that up there. But anyway, so for me, the 19th is a 6th day. So then back here in my notes, I have the Louise Hay Colors and Numbers just as a cheat sheet. So what did I just say, a 6? Short-term memory. Yes, a 6. So the 6 is responsibility, and my home is a peaceful haven. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab my brush tip mild liner and just highlight that heading, and take my Zig Clean Color dot marker and add my task dots. And if you saw my September Jane's Agenda Deluxe box unboxing, then you might have noticed I talked about how these 2 columns are meant to be used for rating your tasks as either urgent or the impact, well, rating the urgency and the impact on the tasks so that you can determine your priorities. And I did use that for a couple of days, and then it just got to be more than what I felt like I needed. So I've usually just skipped that part of it, which is fine. I guess you could also even do like subtasks. If you wanted to have a project here and then have subtasks, you could use the column for that. So I've just been looking at my list and then deciding what 3 I want to put up there as my top. Oh, and I just remembered I forgot to add in my evening. I know for sure I'll have my AM routine here, and my PM routine here, and then I'm going to put my work schedule on there. So I have to open, which is about 7:30 to 1 o'clock. And I like to do a task dot just so I can mark when it's completed. And then I also know that's there. Okay, so then 12 o'clock, I'm just gonna put it in green to remind me it's a Jordan Essentials training. And since that's going on during work, I usually don't catch it, but I just like to have it on there to remind me that it's happening. And then later in the afternoon, usually if we're just driving around or home doing stuff, then I'll just put in my earbud and listen to it then. All right, got that on, got the haircut on. And then the other thing I have is my chamber meeting, which is at 6:30. So I'm actually going to move this down because it's going to be, actually what I'm going to do is move it up. So my PM routine needs to be like up there. I'm going to put my PM routine up here to remind me to get a lot of that done early since I'll get home late from the meeting. And usually I don't break my fast until about 9:30. And for dinner, usually Monday night, it is, I'll put that here, more leftovers. We usually either eat out some or I just cook more on the weekends, and Monday is a good day to just use up leftovers and kind of clean out the fridge. So that is a good start to setting up my Monday. I'll add in my tasks once I get closer to the end of the week. So today is Friday, and probably on Sunday I'll go through and add my tasks that'll be for Monday. But I think that's it. So let's put this back in my planner. So this is gonna go here. All right, and that is my layout for next week and Monday, both ready to go. And then I've started setting up just a couple of the appointments that I have. So Tuesday's appointment got added in, but I'll do that as it gets closer, usually Monday night. Then I'll go through and plan for Tuesday. But I hope that gave you a chance to see how I am using the Jane's Agenda inserts that came in the September subscription box. I am really excited to have found a system that's working well for me. I know I mentioned it was a big deal for me to change from my bound planner, my Erin Condren planner, but I've decided I really do like the Discbound system. I think what's working better for me now than when I've tried it before is having the pre-labeled dates, because when I've done it before, I've made up my own inserts, and then it just became really tedious to do all the dating and labeling and setting everything up all the time. So it's really nice to just open this planner, and if I didn't want to do any decorating at all, I could jump in there and add lists and add appointments, and everything's still set and ready to go. I like these monthly layouts where you've got the extra column on the side, and the lines on the month itself really work well because it helps me write more neatly and get more on each day. And then I like having the extra planning page, the like goal setting and planning page that comes, there it is, at the beginning. So it's like your monthly dashboard. So that's really working well. We can see in September, you can kind of see how that has been working for me. So I've been able to finish at least one thing off of each of my projects on my goals list, and then some of the other more detailed tasks that I'm working on, I'm getting those written out and working through that as well. So this is another place I'll go and look to see if I need to pull some of the tasks out and put on my daily or my weekly planning pages. One other thing I forgot to add is these little dots here, so I'm just going to go ahead and add that in. And that's the very last thing I'm going to do, and now my planner is set up. So that is everything. Now I have my weekly spread ready to go, and I also have Monday set and ready, and I can start the week knowing that I can just jump in there and add in my to-do list as needed. Thanks for joining me today. Put any questions you have in the comments down below, and I will link everything in the description. I am an affiliate with Jane's Agenda, so if you're curious and want to check out some of the products, you can use my affiliate link that's in the description, and that'll let them know that's how you found Jane's Agenda, was through my video. Also, if you're a brand new customer and you're placing your first order with Jane's Agenda, you can use my special code Natasha and get a discount off your very first order. I appreciate you watching today. Hope that gave you some ideas on how to use these inserts from the September subscription box from Jane's Agenda. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button on your way out, and I'll see you soon. Bye.